Ignore the tire squealing. That's handling right there, baby. That's handling right there. Look, so we about to go like we going through airport security.
Oh yeah.
She about to pat me down.
I gotta do it from the back now.
From the back? Oh, she gotta hit it from the back. She gotta hit it from the back. Oh my God. Oh. Hey. How the hell we having a Tokyo meet in Elizabeth?
I wanted to bring Japan into New Jersey.
Yo, who's excited in here, man? Who's excited in here, man? What's up, everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod2Fame, and today we're doing a video about another one of my cars. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. Ignore the tire squealing. That's handling right there, baby. That's handling right there. So what's up, guys? Like I said, we are jumping into a review of another one of my cars. As you guys know, Mod2Fame does not do stock cars. So therefore, you know how in the recent car reviews you've been seeing at the end, I'm standing in front of a truck, looks really good, a Dodge Durango. Well, that's mine. It's my modified 2014 Dodge Durango RT. So with a Dodge Durango RT, what's the package that you get? With the RT, that means hemi. So that's the 5.7 liter 8-cylinder motor, pushing out 360 horsepower, and it's an all-wheel drive model, all mated to a ZF 8-speed transmission. The 8-speed transmission comes with the paddle shifters, which I actually use quite often. That's because they actually work. The ZF transmissions are awesome. Stefan, you got no kids. You got no big family. You don't work a job where you need a huge trunk. Why do you drive a 6-passenger vehicle? Well, the thing is, the funny part is, I actually got my first Dodge Durango in 2011? No, 2012. I got my first Dodge Durango, and it was a 2012 model year. Now, at the time, I was working a company that did require me to have a large, spacious trunk, so I could load a lot of stuff in it. So that's how I ended up choosing the Durango in the first place. But what it is I didn't want to drive nothing not cool. What ended up happening in that case, I actually fell in love with the truck. I literally was like, yo, this is fire. And back at that time, not a lot of people was buying Dodge Durangos. They weren't really paying attention. Now, when they did a refresh of this truck in 2014, I fell in love all over again, where they updated the headlights, the taillights, with the Tron-looking rear taillights. You see it right now. That right there made me fall in love all over again with this truck. And in addition to that, the Achilles heel, in my opinion, of my last Dodge Durango, the 2012, was the 6-speed automatic transmission. The gears were way too long. First gear was like hella long. So although it had a lot of power, it didn't have a lot of jump. Like it wasn't like jumpy. And when they developed the 8-speed transmission and put it in this truck, I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So here we stand today. Same truck. And in my opinion, out of all the cars that I own, I say this all the time, if I could only have one car, right? If I could only have one car, I'll lie to you guys not. I would choose this one. This is what I would choose to drive if I could only have one car, because in my opinion, I know I said the Panamera does it all, but this truck really does it all. Like for real, all jokes aside. Listen to it. I mean, believe it or not, I guess this is a perfect segue into the performance of the truck. With that 8-speed transmission, acceleration became a lot better. But what this truck always did extremely well, surprisingly, is handle. In addition to handling, the way that this truck from the factory actually sounds, it sounds really good from the factory. I made a video a few months back where I deleted the mid muffler from this exhaust, from the factory exhaust, and the sound to me is perfect. Right now it's completely docile, silent, you don't hear anything. But drop a couple gears and you hear what you heard a minute ago when I rushed into that turn. The sound of this truck is super impressive for what is pretty much a stock exhaust, just with a mid muffler delete. Let's talk about performance a little bit, since we on that same vein. I put a K&N intake in this particular truck. What else did I have in my secret bag that I have yet to throw on the truck yet? I actually have a pedal commander, which I'm looking forward. I mean, you guys saw what it did for the Porsche, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what it does for the Durango. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to really wake it up, because like right now I'm pressing the throttle, it's downshifting, but it's not jumping the way that I know it would if it had a pedal commander in it. So I'm looking forward to that. For performance, that's it so far. What I plan to do is eventually probably a Diablo Sport Trinity tuner, and then maybe add a custom tune map on top of it after I live with the Diablo tune for a little while, just to see what's up. The other thing that I fell in love with about this truck is just the way it looks. To me, this right here in its class is the best, most manly looking SUV that you can buy for the money. So, you know, that leads us into the conversation of, well, Stefan, what is the money? How much does this truck cost? Well, Durango RTs are usually very loaded out nicely, usually somewhere between 47 and about 49, just under $50,000. And that includes the V8, that includes this one has captain chairs, that includes the RT stitching, that includes the heated cool seats. I mean, it's just so options upon options that this truck has. Full digital dash. I can go on for a while talking about all the features. So what else have I done mod wise? The biggest thing I would have to say are the wheels. 22 by 11 all the way around. The box said 10.5, but I measured these things out. These are definitely 11-inch wheels. And I'm running on 305 35 22 tires. So the tires are on the larger side, so that this way, I mean, I'm in New York, so the roads are horrible. You actually want something with a little bit more meat to be able to handle pulls. There you go. See, now y'all don't have to make fun of me for making. Anyway, back to the review. Now, we talked about looks a little bit. We talked about the shoes a little bit. What I want you guys to do right now is take a look at what this thing looks like rolling. Oh man, this thing to me looks so good on the move. Check it out. Check it out now. Okay, go, 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 go. But Stefan, why do you need the V8? Why do you need 360 horsepower? It's called merging, baby. Well, come on, man. Really? Really, lady? Jesus Christ. It's called merging, y'all. That's what it's for. And this thing really screams. Just listen to it. Listen to this thing. It is a screamer for real. Yeah, buddy. I mean, why wouldn't you want that in your daily driving experience, man? Why wouldn't you want that? That's freaking awesome. I drive fast cars, you know what I mean? But it's still something it's not fast, but it moves so good that you're still quicker than most of the other cars on the road. And that is something I just can't give up. As far as reliability goes, the truck has been solid. I don't know what people talk about when they say that, you know, American cars are not good. That's BS, man. I mean, I'll be honest, if I had a Mercedes truck or a BMW truck or a Jag truck or any of the Audi truck, I guarantee you I would have had way more issues in the timeline that I've had this Durango. The only issue that I have with this Durango so far, and it's a common problem, was the water pump. That's it. And that's in a couple years of driving. If you have one, make sure the dealer changes it before you take delivery of it. If you're buying a used one, if you're buying a new one, then just know that it's something that happens, you know, most of the time in 30, 40,000 mile intervals. I use this truck to literally drive from New York to Chicago, trailering a 4,300 pound Dodge Challenger Hellcat with this truck. You got to think about that. So that's the weight of the trailer. That's the car itself, 4,300 pounds. The towing capacity on this car is supposed to be, I forgot the exact number, but Brian put it right here what the towing capacity is. I think I was exceeding that, and we drove that thing for hours upon hours without a hiccup, without an issue, and the Hemi pulled it, no problems, like absolutely nothing, no worries or cares. So I gotta give it up as far as the abilities of this truck. In addition to that, whenever Mod2Fame has to do any sort of big event, we did Mod2Fame Fest. That meant taking tables, tents, chairs, merch, everything that we needed, we was able to fit in this one vehicle. We fit everything in this one vehicle, loaded it all up, no problem, and still had myself, Eugene, and still have room for 2 more people with the captain's chairs. So if it was a bench sheet, it would be 3 more people. All in all, man, reliability wise, usability wise, that's what really made me fall in love with this SUV. I keep calling it a truck. I know you're gonna kill me in the comments. It's an SUV, Stephen. It's not a truck. Whatever. Who cares? This SUV. So all in all, man, if I had to give a rating to the Dodge Durango as a good moddable platform, and the way that this particular one is done so far, with the wheels, the lighting, the tinted lights, the blacked out everything, which I'll put a link to that now. I'll put a link to the wheels as well after the blackout lights. Looking at all of those different things and putting it all together as a package, I would not quite give this a Mod2Fame approved yet. And it's because there's still a lot more that needs to be done in this truck in order for it to be considered, in my opinion, really modded. Right now, it's modded, but it's lightly modded. What I would want to see is, I'd want to see like a lot more mods and stuff like that we'll talk about in a later video as we actually do them. But guys, I really appreciate you taking the time with me to take a ride in the Dodge Durango RT. Again, an amazing platform, especially if you want to hook it up, mod it, and if it's your only vehicle, you made the right choice, man. You did the right thing. If this is your everyday vehicle and you have a toy, you made the right choice. You did the right thing. Either way, if you can't tell, there's a little theme here that I really like this SUV, and I don't really know what else to say besides it's a go for me. So on that note, guys, you can go ahead and check out the outro. Hit that now. Peace. What's up, everybody? It's Stephen here from Mod2Fame, and you just watched a video from our latest series called Modified Car Reviews. Well, what is Modified Car Reviews? Well, it's actually when we feature cars that have actually been built performance-wise, aesthetics, I mean, you name it, that's been done to the car. We actually consider that a modified car or a car built. If you're interested in having your car be featured on Mod2Fame, it's pretty simple. You just hit the email support@mod2fame.com. That's showing up right now. Send us a couple images of your car and a little bit of information on your build. And if you're selected, we'll reach out to you. Keep in mind, we are in the Northeast, so we're keeping it right now, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. But anyway, also, while you're on the website, you might as well grab some of this merch, like what I'm wearing right now. This is the Black Edition t-shirt. Whatever I was wearing in the video, I'm not sure which one it is. It could have been one of the hats. It could have been a different shirt. All of it is available right now at mod2fame.com. So go ahead and grab that for yourself. Anyway, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod2Fame. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. But until the next one, we about to jump in this modified Durango, and we out.